leading the grid away. Debbie leading from tomorrow, making up the top 3, and they're going to be trying to get a decent run down into the first corner. We're underway. Green lights. The 0-point Mustang has moved over to cover off from Coulter and Getty behind, which is done. So Emirates is covering the right hand side of the track. Smoke and all sorts. Looks up the inside, doesn't make the move though. Emirates is away and nice. Takes a little bit of the curbs on the entrance, but has got away nice and clean with about 2/10 to the USB behind in the Toyota Sports. McLaren looks like the rest of the grid has got away fairly well. We have got a couple yellow flags. The race should be good to continue. A couple of cars trying to rejoin now as well. Speed on this straight here. We can see in Helicam now as the 0-point Racing Mustang looks up the inside into turn 1. A little bit of contact, a little bit of door banging into the first corner, but Usby's going to stick around the outside again. A little bit of door banging, goes over the yellow curbs, and that's a move being done by Brugg and Dyer in that Mustang now. Name looks for a move on Usby as well, who was dropping back place after place at the start of this race. But 4 hours to go is more than enough time, and with Eric Dreyer in the car later on, he should be good enough to stick P5. Usby and the 484 Mercedes, they're just trying to rejoin now. I'm not entirely sure what happened between those two drivers. Looks like the Mercedes trying to give him that place back. We'll go back and see if we can see what happened here. So Mercedes dives down the inside, it looks like, into this corner here. Turns to the corner as he should do, and contact was made. Usby was spun, and everyone has overtaken. So yeah, pretty much a textbook mistake there from both drivers. 57 Humor looks like they've had a bit of a spin off. There's quite a lot of damage on that Mercedes. We'll see if we can find out what happened between these two side by side with the Mercedes number 24. A little bit of contact at the front, and they've just been sent wide. That looks like it was netcode to me. Of course, Mercedes on the inside will be at fault there. A little bit of contact here. There's 5 cars going out of one corner, as it looks like Michael Firth is the winner coming out of this section here. Number 404 Mercedes has had contact with the 484, bringing it down into the final corner. The number 484 Mercedes dove the inside too late. It's a little bit of contact on the rear, which spun Usby's car, and contact into the first corner. He sent the BMW off with him wide as well. I'm going to go back and see if I can what happened on Helicam there as he's coming down into the first corner. He's in the slipstream behind. He looks like he switches to the inside at the last minute there. Maybe Aston might have had something to do it. No, just not enough space on the inside there. Contact was, but it looks like Usby might have potentially made a little bit of contact on into that corner, which has led to that incident there. So they come around in second to last corner. BMW's on the inside. BMW made the move, taps the rear of the Audi, sends them spinning around, and then it looks like Himman tapped the rear of Usby as well. Down into turn 1, we'll go to the Helicam for this view. Side by side, late on the brakes, he's going to try and meet the apex, which he does, a little bit wide on the second apex, which is going to give the McLaren a little bit of a run, but managed to keep it clean. And now that McLaren's fending from Nissan of Dyer, so we'll switch back to Nissan. So Nissan's all over the rear. That Nissan's doing pretty well considering it's a mechanical 26 at the moment. Looks for the inside move up the corner, and he gets it done. That Nissan's been absolutely on a phenomenal performance so far, and Halligan's dropped 2 places. Patrick Gelly was the big winner out of that one, who has now made a move on Borbor into the final corner, which looks like it was a fairly easy move as well, as Borbor took a wider line on the final corner. More damage on that Ferrari though, potentially impacting the straight line speed of number 3 on the exit there, but Van Nimmen's all the way up the inside and has made the move done into that corner. That's what he tried to do on Uzebi the lap previously before being kicked off track, but now he's going to be searching to get past Usby now. So in the space of what looked like Picano trying to overtake Usby, Nimmen got the better exit of all 3 of them and has made his way past Picano. So incredible to see, and now he's flashing Usby as Jack Dyer on the other hand. What an absolute incredible performance from himself. And to be fair, from Patrick Vistas behind, both of them increasing 18 positions at the start, both starting in P43 and 42 respectively, so they managed to keep it clean, probably avoiding all of the lap 1 contact, and finding themselves in top 25, which is key. So, looks like now Jack Dyer is going around the outside of Schnellsteed into the corner, and that's been a clean move done, almost so clean that I missed it there. Schnellsteed really had no chance to defend against that, and instead has made contact at the inside, which is going to be a penalty for him, as that Nissan has now been overtaken by Patrick. as Tamara is going to look for the outside line, maybe going to switch to the inside now. Nope, confirms to the outside. Doesn't break as late as I thought. A little bit of a bump on the inside, and Brogan's going to have to cut the corner now, as Tamara is going to make that position gain. So therefore, I think that's going to be a penalty for Tamara, as Brogan is now Nimmons 0.2 seconds back from Usby. We cut to them just as they're going through this corner here, as Usby's in a bit of a Raptor virtual racing sandwich at the moment. Romain Bolbor in front and Van Nimmen behind, as Van Nimmen's all over. He's even looking at the inside of that corner, which I never thought would be a thing. But there's a little bit of contact between the two drivers, and he's made that position again. So I'm not sure what the stewards will think about that contact, as Usby was pushed slightly wide, but maybe the position was already gained by that point. We'll see what the verdict is on that later. But for now, Usby will switch to Hemicam. Come into the corner. Van Nimmen's got an exceptional speed down this straight as he makes the move done potentially before the first corner. Maybe Bobo's had a little bit of ease, maybe some team orders have been gone in there, but it looks like Van Nimmen's taken too much speed into that first corner and has actually gone and dropped back behind his teammate, who, yeah, it looks like there was some team orders there to give that position, but rather dangerously behind, having to brake to avoid. Interesting to see what happens now into turn 1, whether Romain Bolbor on the left hand side will back out from Van Nimmen on the right hand side, which he does, and Van Nimmen is trying to look down the inside. The bag's gone off and Bolbor's gone off as well. He's been dropped back from the Audi's on the outside. There's been contact with Bolbor, and that's what happens when blue flags don't give way, really. Yes, he's not entitled to, but yes, he did have a straight and he should have realistically backed out 3 wide. But 3 cars in. One as Bacana's still stuck to his position, that number 3T2 behind the 224. Bit of a mouthful of numbers there. As they go after another Michael Firth. Slightly wide, and there's been contact and he's been spun. That's unfortunate to see, really. That was such an easily avoidable contact from our name. Patrick Bijters, who is just making an off-track overtake on Gavrikov at the inside. He's going to have a time for this corner, has to back out due to the tight line that he had to take. He loses the rear a bit, but he's kept it on track, so that's all there. He's going to have to catch back up and try and gain that position again when he can. He's gone for a move at the inside, outside of Berksoy in the BMW. Let dive, he's going to try and make a move around the outside, but no, just gives it up and tries to get a better exit instead, which it looks like he has done, because Berksoy not had the corners. He's going to try and look from the inside. That's very close between those two drivers. He's far enough alongside to be guaranteed the room. He's all the way alongside, and he's made the move. A little bit of here from Berksoy, but that was a fantastic move by Van Nimmen on 5th lap of discrediting in any way. He's a fast and clean driver. Freya certainly more used to McLaren, so we'll hopefully be able to pull out a stellar performance, which he's already doing, as it looks like it's going to be 2 position gains in one lap as he goes over the side of the number 888 Mustang there. Very clean performance from Freya so far, and I'm looking forward to see Patrick Bijters alongside Farhan Rosalie in the number 844. They did side by side through first corner. They're still side by side, but that was an easy move for the BMW there. It's put himself up 12. I've got to say, 31 places gained by Patrick Bijters since the start. What an incredible performance. Has got joint fastest speed trap. So had an exceptional start to this race. So in only an hour and 10 minutes, being able to get up 31 places from the back of the grid in his BMW, keeping it clean all the meanwhile, is pretty good. So fair play to him. Board with him. Chris. On board with Carno and what's going on. These guys. Trying to switch between Latour. Battle. Well. Ooh. That was an interesting way to lose the car for Carno there. He touched side grass. And Okaremko is up the inside of Sismoniak, there's contact that's being made up the inside. Sismoniak's going sideways. There's going to be a kind of contact in there somewhere, but is he going to gain the position out of it or not? No, he's not. And there's more contact made. Both cars go off. The Aston Martin stays in front. It's going to be kept side by side. The blue flag comes through now. That's the 724, I believe, of McLaren, driven by place. And it looks like a move was actually completed. Make by Barry Gibbons there, as Borbor was able to get past and might have actually been a bit of contact, but no, it was a mistake. Barry Gibbons just went wide in that Mercedes, touching the gravel, and as I said earlier, made his way past. Van Niemens had a little bit of a moment on the exit of this corner, as he's now dropped down 2 places to make Drea and Vistas. Try and see if I can go back. Lost.
Should say.
The crowd strike one.
Yeah.
Driver
Does
okay, ahead.
I was just gonna say it does look quite good on the there goes, let him go.
Yeah.
It does look quite good on the AMG, to be fair.
Yeah, the faded AMG Star.
Up behind Borber as they come down the start finish straight and into the first corner. Looks like Mora's got the job done. So that's Eric Mora back up into P9 after that penalty we saw earlier on. So yeah, really difficult for us to say from the commentary booth. Does look like a much better exit there from Dyer, and I think this could be the opportunity.
Yeah. Down the inside.
Firth's gone defensive early to the inside. That's going to leave Dyer on the outside, and brakes. Oh, that was close. I don't know if there was contact or if he just avoided it.
That was on helicam.
Just avoided it, I think. Yeah, so he took it.
Yeah, we've been chasing that for a while, so it's good to see him finally getting through. And like I said, all he needed is that final exit. It's got it secured, really. Exactly what happened. Oh.
Looks like he might have just given it back, though.
Yeah. His exit that corner went right, went over the yellow curbs, and that's given Michael Firth the run out of the corner and back past, so he's going to have to do all that work again. So, could be something now.
Yep, definitely. And I'm just looking up battle between P2 and P3. The gap only 1.5 seconds now, so... oh, we've had a...
That could be a move done now.
Bit of movement now.
Past,
yeah, I think Barber got a little bit late on the brake. Right up behind Zaechuk, looking to try and force the move. Is he going to do it into the chicane?
It looks like he might.
Looks like he is.
Wow.
That's a good move there. You don't see too many into there. At least not too many that are done cleanly. You definitely need cooperation from the other driver to make it a clean overtake.
Yeah.
And
he had it done before the second chicane as well. I mean,
yeah.
Not often that you see that at all. He had the pure pace out of that.
So it'd be interesting to see if he's pulled enough of a gap now on the straight to be able to keep it. It looks like he probably has, to be fair. That's going to allow Mattia to run away a little bit in front. Although it looks like Mattia had a little bit of a mistake there, and that's closed the gap down again. Just looking up towards P3, that battle, oh, as he looks to the inside there.
Made the move.
Made the move there, that's again.
On the outside of Tokoleni now, and he was almost there. He's looking for the switchback actually into turn 1, and he's gone and done it around the outside of the second
got the cutback. Yeah, nicely done there.
That was beautiful to watch, I must admit. Probably the perfect example of the switchback, with the Ferrari losing the rear on the inside of that second chicane there as well. It's that couldn't have been better executed.
The outside. A little bit of a squeeze from the BMW there actually makes it harder than what I thought it was going to be. But there's definitely the overspeed there from the Mustang as they go into the second chicane. And yeah, it looks like he's got it done. BMW is still there on the back, but yeah, can't really do anything about it. So you kind of got in a bit of a four-wheel power slide there through the second part of that second chicane. So that Mustang's come in, that straight line speed advantage we've been talking about. Not quite able to get past this time, but that gap came down quite a lot down the straight. So I think another lap, even if he can get a good exit, or maybe he's even going for it here into the second chicane.
Yeah,
looks like he is, and yeah, that is surprising because little kiss, another kiss as they go down the straight, and another one. Oh, and it's all ended in tears.
That's unfortunate. Again, it's them drivers.
A move, not making it that time. Probably sensibly backing out of that, and they go down into Aqua Minerale. Oh, and a spin from Breve. Just got a little bit too much on the curb there.
Same time. I think they caught it a lot better than Breve though. Unfortunately, yeah, that seems like Breve is probably out of contention for that now. They're 5 seconds back.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough ask to catch that back up with 6 minutes left to go in this race.
Again, all that you see now is probably provisional. There's a drive-through. Emirates has got a drive-through.
Oh yeah, he that was. I was on board with him, and he went into Aqua Minerale and ran deep. Really lifted off the throttle, but it's obviously still giving him the track limit one, and it must have been his final one.
I think it might be quite a secure race win for Sergey tomorrow. Well done.
Yep, well done.
Nice to see a car with some ACM logo on it win. Slip that in there. But yeah, fantastic job, Sergey. Done. 30 second penalty, 5 seconds.
30 second, yeah.
So yeah, John Gray's going to finish in P2 promotion after another good race from them as well. Started in, I think, P5. Very well done. Brogan, right?
Yep, they're just about to go across the line now.
Yep.
And
welcome to ACC Career Mode by ACM Racing. ACC Career Mode is back and better than ever, with a 3-month-long series containing over 50 races with mixed formats and challenges. Team up with friends to manage your finances, car performance and sponsor contracts, or go solo and manage your favourite car across the whole season, utilising the daily, weekly and monthly challenges to add some spice to your online racing. The best thing? You decide your career, with 7 different paths to choose from. Minimum effort is no effort. ACC Career Mode Quarter 1 contains 5 races a week, all stewarded and commentated live with a range of formats from 4 to 12 hour endurance races to 25-minute sprints. The full race calendar is available at acm-racing.com, with individual race sign-up taking place on SimGrid. Only available on Assetto Corsa Competizione PC European-based league.